Hi there, my name is Tom Bull and these are my tips for the Irish Champions Festival. Starting out with the Matron Stakes, I'm going to go with Circenni to bounce back from her second last time out, which was more than creditable itself in heavy ground. I think conditions can be right up her street at Leopardstown on Saturday, and she can get the better of Fallen Angel, who bounced back herself to form last time out. But I think the superior turn of foot may just come from Circenni. On to the Royal Bahrain Irish Champion Stakes, and I'm going to go with a young pretender, the up-and-comer Zaran, for trainer Johnny Murtagh, who has made no secrets about the regard in which he holds this horse. And indeed, the horse himself was a winner in the Royal Whip last time out. That came on the back of a good second behind Amerloc at Royal Ascot, but it was last time that he really showed what he can do. And I think stepping up the Group 1 company at Leopardstown is going to see him in the perfect light. He has to beat Delacroix and a couple of others too, but I think Delacroix's had a fairly long season now and may just be vulnerable to the young improver Zaran. Johnny Murtagh could be set for another big payday. Next up is the Moyglare Stud Stakes, and Carl Burke, with his embarrassment really of riches as regards the juvenile ranks, is sending over Venetian Sun, and I think she'll be the one to beat off the back of that very impressive, emphatic performance in the Prix Morny, where she beat the exciting Gustard and beat him fair and square. I think stepping up to 7 furlongs is exactly what she needs. She's been very strong over 6, and so far she's unbeaten. She's done everything that's been asked for her, and I think she keeps on grinding out victory. Remember, the Lowther winner was beaten by her at Newmarket the time before, so the form of all her races really has worked out impeccably, and I think Venetian Sun up against the Irish home team can come home in front. Next up, we've got the Flying Five, a battle of the speedsters over Curragh's 5 furlong trip, and I fancy 2 Stars, who's not been seen since April, but I think has been planned for an autumn-winter campaign because soft ground brings out the best in him. He might not get that on Sunday, but I don't think he really needs it, and his record at the Curragh speaks for itself. He comes there a fresh horse against some sprinters who've had long, hard seasons, including the favourite Asphora, and I think maybe his fresh legs might just see him home in front at Irish HQ. The Vincent O'Brien National Stakes can go the way of Gustard, who was second behind Venetian Sun in the Prix Morny last time out, and I think the winner of that is going to go on and win the Moyglare Stud. So with any luck, Gustard is going to frank that form, make that Prix Morny a very potent and powerful piece of form by winning the National Stakes. So far, he's proved himself very much above average with winning the Coventry and then second, as I say, in France last time out. Stepped up to 7 furlongs, I think should be right up his street, and for me, he's the best horse in the race, so Gustard should be a winner. The Irish St Leger looks a very good race this year, and I think Amerloc may be the one to go and triumph. The English raider for Rafe Beckett, he's unbeaten so far in his career and saw off Zaran at Royal Ascot. That's a very strong piece of form in my book, and stepping up to a mile 6 furlongs is exactly what he wants. Often he's off the bridle at an early stage in his races, but finishes strongly. I think the Curragh is very much going to play to his strengths, and hopefully, stepped up to Group 1 company, he can maintain that unbeaten record and prove himself as a very smart horse.